Hello, Gemma here. So today I felt the urge, the call to come out here, connect, and make a video to put out some information to you all. So on this path, as many of you probably know, it's really about pushing your comfort zones. Comfort, in my opinion, is, how can I word it? It's a way that it's a tool to keep us where we don't really need to be. So it's about keeping us in a comfortable place so that we don't change and we don't grow and we don't discover ourselves. And that's what has really been coming up for me lately. I'm quite a confident person, but not at the same time. I think I have the exterior, I maybe come across that way, but on the inside I'm quite not a warrior, but I'm self-conscious, or those kind of things, which I think a lot of us are. But I think it's really important to push ourselves. I'm not very goal driven. I'm not very goal driven. In that sense, I like to flow with everything. But if the opportunity comes up, or if I notice the coincidences of things, the synchronicities, where an opportunity is arising, then I have to push myself through it. And really, that's what this video is about. I'm pushing a big barrier with this video, which you will soon understand why. So yeah, partly just to shed a bit of light on that. Every barrier we push, it's like opening a door, and on the other side of that door are lots of new and exciting things for us to learn and discover about ourselves, to remember. And so this is talking from experience here, because I have been pushing myself for the last few years in lots of different ways. And the rewards, if you want to see them as rewards, when you do that, when you open that door, there is so much to then explore. It's so exciting. And so where I'm at right now, this is where it's led me. And as well, it always coincides with a chaotic ending. For the last few months, there's been lots going on within my family unit, which, when it just sprung itself upon us. We just got dropped into this situation. None of us could have expected what happened to happen. And so we all just kind of went into fight or flight mode, and we were just surviving and doing the best we could, but we were depleted, we were in burnout, everybody was just coping. But then after a month or so, we started to see little things. We were like, oh look, yeah, it's been really stressful, but maybe that happened so that this would happen. And so you start analysing and seeing the picture differently. And so that's really what happened, and it ended up being quite a chaotic ending, but so much has come out of it now, and there is a real shiny and new fresh start ahead of us. And so this is all connected to that. So we all had to do some learning as a unit, but individually we all had to go through some things as well. And this is how it works. This is the reason I'm mentioning this, that's how it works. So whenever you are feeling like you're hitting your head against a wall, or things are stressful, it's because you are ending some of those things, or shedding some of those things that no longer serve you, because you are ready to move forward. And what you may find is that it will be to do with something that you've probably manifested for yourself. Maybe you don't even remember doing it, but in order to get all of those ducks in a row, get yourself into alignment for what you are heading towards, what you are manifesting, all the things that aren't going to serve you in that situation, they will fall away, and you will be presented with a situation to allow those things to fall away. But we don't always notice it straight away, so sometimes it can feel like it's going on and on and on. So that's kind of where I've been at. And I think for me it was about being seen, it was about putting myself first a little bit, and finding a balance between who I am within my family, my role, and trying to find a way where there isn't so much compromise, there's more balance. And so that meant that I had to, that's what I wanted, that's what I'd manifested for myself, to have more time for me, more balance in my life of who I am as a person, to be who I want to be, rather than to be mum or all of those other roles. And so this is where it's kind of leading me, is that I am that person, but I am also mum. So it's about trying to find a way that I can balance it or bring it into a unified place. And I'm really making this long-winded, but yeah. So for me, this was the journey, and what always comes is a test of, okay, so are you going to do what it is? If you want all of these things, you ask for all of these things, and you've gone through all that horrible, stressful part, those tests. Are you now ready? Are you going to step into it, or are you just going to stay in your comfort zone? And so how that appears, or has appeared this time for me, is through channeling and connecting, and being presented with something that I would never have dreamed would be something that I would be happy to do. And it was in the form of a song. And so how it works with my guides, my team, however you word it, however I was given this beautiful, beautiful song, which I am told it's an activation, and it's an acknowledgement of our journey, of where we've been, where we're going, who we are. And so the test is, well, here's this beautiful beautiful song, these beautiful words, this beautiful expression that has come from your soul, from your higher self, from the universe, from all of those beautiful moments that you've connected as part of the oneness of the all. Here it is, here's a tiny part of it for you. Are you going to take it, and are you going to give it to the rest of the world, or are you just going to stay comfortable? So this is what I was presented with. So here I am, pushing those comfort zones, and I am going to sing this song for you. The light that shines within you reaches near and far. Divine light shining through you like your birthing star. Calling you together, one fragment at a time. Calling you together, fulfilling the divine. Fulfilling the divine. Love echoes around you, reaching through you now. Love echoes around you, in and outward bound. Touching in the ether, the light lines of design. Light lines all around us, guiding as we bind. Guiding as we bind. Reach, hold within us the key to our return. Reach, hold within us the hot flame as it burns, burning through the layers that shed away with time, burning through the layers, revealing the divine, revealing the divine, revealing the divine, revealing the divine. So thank you for witnessing me, for allowing me to bring these beautiful words to you. And I hope that you feel some activation from that. I hope you feel the power in those words. I haven't been able to stop singing the song in my head. And yeah, it would be lovely to hear any comments that you have. My beautiful singing voice that, you know, could do with a few lessons there, huh? Yeah, so thank you for witnessing me.